All right, good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with my co-host WD. WD, we got a tough game coming up this weekend. So how you feeling, fam?
Well, every week is a tough game with this team at this point with all the injuries and whatnot. I
Right.
mean, looking at the Steelers, they ain't the greatest team on the turf right now. But I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't been handling business ourselves. So it's gonna be another game that's a tough outing. So let's just see about it. Let's talk about it.
Facts. And Who That Nation, I hope you guys are having a great Veterans Day. Hope you guys enjoyed your Veterans Day today. And shout out to all the veterans that have served for this country. Shout out to the MOD SaintsUptown. He's also a vet. So definitely appreciate him for his services. So shout out to Uptown. And shout out to the chat. See the chat starting to chime in. Shout out to the OG, said CB and WD. Also, remembering Veterans Day. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Brandon McGowan, said, yo, 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 who that? Shout out to Doug Corleone in the building, who that? Shout out to RG, that dude said, who that, who that? Shout out to y'all, man. And shout out to Dolph on Keeping It Real, Who That Sports Podcast. Shout out to Dolph, man. Appreciate the shout out. We supposed to be guest on his show the other day, man. Something came up. So y'all be on the lookout, man. Very soon we'll be some guests on his shows. He already said he still let us come on and be guests on the show. So be on the lookout for that, man. And shout out to Dolph, man. Got a great podcast going that way. Shout out to James Smart. Who that to you, fam? So basically tonight, we're going to be talking about our upcoming matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But before I go any further, I do want to say, following this podcast, I will be doing the match stream probably within 30 to 45 minutes after the conclusion of tonight's show. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a late night for me, but it's the weekend, so who cares, man? I'm a late bloomer, so uh, y'all be on the lookout for that. It's been 2 weeks since I've done the match stream, so I definitely gotta get back to it. So y'all tune in for that. But yeah, tonight's show we're talking about the upcoming matchup against the Steelers, and our injury report definitely didn't look very promising at all. It's a long list. So we will get into that tonight. If we got time, we will open the phone lines and let you guys chime in on the upcoming matchup. And also, while we're doing that, we're going to talk about the state of the Saints. It was a few positives this week, but also some negatives this week. Let's see the positive. Let's just go ahead and chirp on that, man. Our first round pick, Trevor Penning, he will be returning, but he's taking off an IR, so he got um, a 21-day window until he's able to come back to the team. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on him, man? Do you think he'll get inserted to the starting lineup, or do you think he still got to work his way in? How you feeling on our first round pick?
Are you kidding me, man? Look, with James Hurst out there getting beat, not saying that he's getting beat every play, playing the worst, basically playing as the worst offensive lineman. But I mean, we could do better at this point. So yeah, man, I'm all for Trevor Penning starting right away once he gets fully back. So yeah, man, I'm ready to see Trevor. I know he also had his troubles at practice, but he, for the most part, he was 50-50. He had a lot of good and he had a lot of bad in preseason as well. So, yeah, man, I'm ready to see the rookie, man. So far, hit it with Olavi and Alante. So, yeah, let's just see what Trevor got, man. I'm all for it.
All right. So looking forward to seeing Trevor
CB done froze up on us, man.
Penning. Also,
You froze
other
up on
news.
us.
You said I froze up.
Yeah, you froze up on us, man.
Oh, my. Okay. So I'm back now. But yeah, man, just looking forward to seeing Trevor Penning make his Saints debut for the New Orleans Saints. Also, some other hopeful, exciting news. Things could change before Sunday. Is that we will be getting Jarvis Landry back Sunday. He's expected to play. It's been what about a good 6-7 weeks since that high ankle sprain of his took to recover. So now it's looking like he's going to be back. So we definitely need all hands on deck on the offensive side, as we have seen. Um, kind of it was getting better. Then it's kind of not consistent enough, especially Monday night's game. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Jarvis Landry back out there on the field. But let's just hit into this injury report. Like I said, we're gonna get on both sides of the ball, but let's just get on this injury report right quick. Oh man, our list is looking horrible. Let's just start on our offensive side. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. Okay, we got Mark Ingram. He is out Sunday, so we gotta go with Dwayne Washington at backing up. Jarvis is expected to play. That's good. Aaron McCoy is out, so Reese is gonna be at center. Andrew Pete is out. So Throckmorton is gonna be out there. Ramchick, he had some rest, and I mean he's expected to play, but he was limited throughout most of the week. So it's kind of looking a little banged up, not a little banged up, but real banged up on the offensive line. So WD, what do you think will be our game plan? I mean, it's the obvious, I know, but let's just talk about it, man. The game plan for Sunday. What do you think it's gonna be? On the offense,
CB,
let's go.
I can honestly tell you I don't know because here's the thing, you know, the thing that Andy Dalton does so well, being a quarterback and whatnot, he been taking dump offs. The struggles he had last week, I feel like, the as bad as the offensive line played, the fact that he couldn't just dump the ball off to Kamara just really affected the game too. Because Roquan Smith, he's that dude. He's a good linebacker. Well, here's the thing: Steelers, they got their own good set of linebackers, man. We got Miles Jack, Devin. I'm sorry, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot the other guy's name, man. But he's a dog too. I wouldn't say he's as good as Miles Jack, but for the most part, it's gonna be Miles Jack versus Kamara. And I'm just thinking about it, man. It's like, well, what do we do? We're going to have to run the football. I mean, we're going to at least have to try to run the football. As bad as the offensive line been, they just got to block. They got to block. They got to stop committing all these penalties, whether it's false starts, holding penalties. Pretty much that's what they're going to have to do, man, because, I mean, it's not like I can't see that, we could just air the ball out. I mean, I think the Steelers are going to be without their two cornerbacks and Witherspoon and I'm sorry, what's the other guy? I think William Jackson. They'll probably have Sutton out there. So I'm not saying we can air the ball out. So maybe this is the game Olave goes hard. Jarvis is going to be out there, like you said. So I mean, pretty much. We can sit up here and talk about the game plan all we want. It's going to start up front like always, man. The offensive linemen going to have to play better. And I'm not going to sit here and bet on it when you got guys like Throckmorton out there. I'm just going to try to be optimistic and say, at least like hope that he shows up. James Hurst shows up. The offensive line just played way better than what they played last week. Steelers D-line, I don't think their D-line is that much better than the Ravens, but I mean they got Cameron Hayward, so that says it all right there. That's a beast right there on that line. So if we talking about him affecting the interior offensive line to play bad, man, we gonna be in for a long, tough game, man. So
who gonna be our left guard? Who playing left guard? Because Dartmoor gonna be at right, Ruiz gonna be at the center, And then who's going to be the left guard?
They brought an offensive lineman up. I forget his name. I can go look later. But they did bring somebody up. Somebody that had, I think he was with us for I think he was with us last season. But for the most part, yeah, man. Other than that, I don't really know any other answer.
Oh boy, man, when it's coming down to us not really knowing that's kind of scary. But I mean, basically what you said, man, it starts up front and it's looking real shaky this week.
I mean, they did call it Derek Kelly. That's who it is. But he's a tackle, so I mean, I don't know if they're gonna kick him out at guard, but we'll just see, CB.
Right. But yeah, that offensive line it's real shaky, fam, and TJ Watt, he's gonna be lined up on James Hurst's side. I mean,
Oh
he's
God.
lined up on the right side on the defense, so it ain't gonna be no Ramchek versus TJ. It's gonna be Ramchek versus James Hurst. So I mean, it's unfortunate he had to come back. When it's against us, but it just is what it is, man. And like I said, it ain't looking too good because TJ Watt, he's hungry. His team is, I don't know how it's stacking in the division. I think they 2-6 or 2-7, something like that. But they still trying to play for pride and stuff, and they feel like the season not over. They feel like they got pieces. I mean, they do got some pieces up there that can make them a formidable team. I don't know what's done went wrong up there. I don't know if it was the lack of pass rush they was missing from TJ Watt when he was out. Um,
Yeah, I apologize. By the way, I just say that their pass rush ain't as good as the Ravens, but I failed to mention T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt is back. So I truly apologize for that. Cause let me tell you right now, man, if you don't block that man, I understand Andy Dalton. He's hurt right now. He's dealing with his own injuries. I don't think he was on the injury report, right? But nonetheless, he was hurt last week. And y'all know what T.J. Watt does, right? He tries to hurt the quarterback. No, like he legitimately does try to hurt the quarterback. So right now, that's a cause for concern. So
right. So, like I said, they've been struggling to get to the quarterback, he definitely ready to, get that back up and going. And like the corners, it's gonna, yeah, they missing their corners. In the back end, they got Minka back there. He's solid, but
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna be taking chances. I mean, really, the role he play, he kind of move around anyway. He really not a backfield, like just hang around the backfield all the time. But regardless, I don't think we don't need to have our offensive line in jeopardy, far from a pass blocking perspective. Let's just ground and pound, run the rock, run it 40 times. If it's NFL, we just gotta be creative with the runs. We get Taysom in there, just get some creative runs going. I would say have Taysom throw the ball a few times. If we need to get some passes off, let Taysom get in there. Like they've been doing. They've been having Taysom throw the ball a few times, but I think he need to get about six, 7 attempts off this week. Therefore, you can kind of get the defense confused a little bit, and then once he get in there, you kind of don't know if he gonna run or pass. I mean, you gotta try something. From a pass blocking perspective, I don't trust James Hurst this week. Like I said, TJ coming off, he gonna be fired up. I don't know who's gonna be beside James Hurst. Ruiz, he done exceptional at center. He was playing great when they moved him there. He was playing just as good. So I think with Ruiz, it's just he just done got better in general. I think that's what it is with Ruiz. And hopefully that's the case. But yeah, the guards is really shaky. And Cameron Hayward, I know he's up there in age, but he's still, pretty solid. He's still solid. He can wreak havoc at times. And why not this be the time that he try to do that? And they looking at this injury report, the game plan, they knowing they not gonna have to go up against Andrew P, Eric McCoy, on that offensive line. So Jay Smart said Andy Dalton is about to be a pinata. I hope not, man.
He wasn't a pinata last week. Look, James has been through that the first 2 weeks, so the first
Yeah,
3 weeks had that. So
yeah. So yeah, basically set a game plan, man. You gotta keep it on the ground, keep it on the ground. Taysom needs
yeah,
to be a high point, a highlight in this offense Sunday.
yeah, but
Along with AK.
it's about consistent play calling too. We can sit up here and talk about they can do this, they can do that, run the ball with Taysom, do more and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, that play calling needs to be better than what it has been. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop right there. I don't want to get too disrespectful. The play calling been disrespectful, so maybe I should, but they just need to be better, bro. For real, Pete gotta call better plays. The I know it plays a part with execution too. The guys gotta block better, pass block better, run block better. But yeah, man, it starts with the play calling too. So.
Debo, shout out to Debo. The guy said, "Star Taysom, I'm done with Dalton and Winston."
I'm not against that.
Nah,
I'm not against it.
really not. Because if you're getting pressure, at least Taysom, he got a good chance of escaping it. But when he had the chance to be the quarterback, when he was getting pressure, he was doing different things. So I don't know, but I know Taysom. I trust him more than I trust him more than Dalton when it comes to dealing with pressure. And the offensive line is banged up. For us, Winston didn't do good with pressure either. So it just is. It just is what it is, man. I think it's more than just quarterback play, in my opinion. It's more than just the
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, absolutely. It's the whole bowl, man.
Yeah.
That whole bowl of cereal ass.
Yeah, that's why I like that the quarterback stuff. I really ain't gonna try to get into that discussion like who should be out there. And I seen something with Jameis. I think Nick Underhill and Mike Tripp they interviewed Jameis to sit down with him or something. Was talking about his situation and he was saying that he was told the job was gonna be his once he got healthy and came back. I mean, the way shit was going, the offense was starting. It was getting more efficient when Andy got in there. Not just saying that Andy was, in fact, just playing better than him. He was just making better decisions. He was being safe with the football, and that made the offense be more efficient. So you really couldn't go away from that, especially the whole we was in. But I said, it is what it is, man. Offensively, ground and pound, that's the driving force of this football game offensively. Shout out to Jarvis, man. I hope when he get his touches, he can eat. These cornerbacks, I don't know who's gonna be out there. You said Sutton. I don't know who's the other guy beyond Sutton, but I know Olave gonna get his. Jarvis, hopefully he get his as well. That duo needs to become, a nice duo because a lot of people forget Jarvis still a dog when he's healthy. So yeah,
Hey, well, look, not to say that he's playing on the outside, but we gonna see our boy Arthur Millette out there playing the nickel position. Remember that guy? Been a long time. The guy that never made our team, man. Well, I think actually he made the team. He just never really got a chance to play on the defense, special teams for the most part.
Right. That's true. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Bars, I'm not, I'm not sure when Deontay Hardy comes back, but I know far as the special teams unit, and also he, yeah, he need to continue getting touches, but on the special team side of things, I don't think that's not his cup of tea. I know he's explosive when he gets the ball and stuff, but on that special teams punt return, kick return, that's not his bread and butter. He hadn't shown any type of promising returns there. A false receiver, yeah, he definitely not showed promise there, but yeah, special teams, that's not it for him. I would say this week to just put Callaway back there or Jarvis. If Jarvis is healthy enough, I mean, if his ankle is 100%, put Jarvis or Callaway back there. Yeah, because it was poor decision making by Shaheed. Whether to return and letting certain kids go. But yeah, man, shout out to them, man. Hopefully they eat. So now let's go to the other side of the ball. So we got a long list of injuries. So let me get back to this injury report. Injury report for the defensive side. This is not surprising. Marcus Davenport, he's back on the injury report again with a calf. He was limited all week. He's questionable. Questionable with Davenport, most likely gonna mean he's not playing Sunday. Then we got Marshawn Lattimore. He's continuing to deal with that abdominal injury. He's out again. Let's see who else. We got Pete Warner. Pete Warner, if he had to take his shoe off and stuff, to me, that's looking like more of a high ankle sprain. High ankle sprain and a regular ankle sprain is two different things. A high ankle sprain is going to take longer to get rid of than just a regular ankle injury. So to me, it's looking like it's going to be weeks before Pete Warner gets back out there. That's a huge loss for this defense. He's been our best defensive player this season. So losing our best defensive player, that's definitely a huge loss for the defensive side of the ball. Who else we got? We got Marcus May. He's back on the injury report with an dominant injury. Hopefully it's not to the same extent of Marcus Lattimore, but he didn't practice Thursday or Friday. He's questionable. Then we got Passanal and PJ Williams. They both were sick. Both of them is questionable. Hopefully PJ can play because if Marcus May out, we definitely need PJ. But it's just a shitload of injuries with the Saints, and that's not helping the cause at all. So defensively, let's see. Kenny Pickett, he hasn't played that well so far. I really hadn't been paying attention to the Steelers on how they, attack on offense, but I'm pretty sure that Harris is the driving force right now at this point. I guess until Kenny Pickett really, gets locked and loaded on the offensive side. So I'm pretty sure the offense is running through him. I know last year he had a hell of a rookie season. This year, he's been playing solid. So we got to make sure we're stopping the run. We know what we done Monday night. Monday night, they was kind of doing their little, Lamar, Kenyon Drake duo. But just besides that game, just in general, when it's the standard handing off the ball to the running back, we hadn't been doing well with that either. So we just hadn't been stopping the run good at all this year. That has been a strong focal point of our defense, and we hadn't been doing well with that at all. Matter of fact, I think it's multiple games where we done had 100-yard rushes. So we got to do good at stopping that. So WD, man.
Look, I don't want downplay Najee, man, because Najee, I think he's gonna be one of them. He's gonna be one of them real running backs in the league soon. I think he's gonna be a late bloomer. Although he had a pretty good rookie year, I think he's gonna be more like a Derrick Henry. But man, those type of running backs, man, the power running backs, those are the running backs we do well against. It's the guys with the speed, man. So I actually see us doing pretty well, way better than what we done last week. Maybe I'll say the past few weeks. Although we did do good against Josh Jacobs, and then again, maybe that's another example right there of what I'm talking about. I mean, we do good against power backs for the most part. It's the guys with the speed that kills us, man. And funny thing is, it's like it's the speed backs, man, with the mobile quarterbacks that kill us. So not to say that Pickett he can't really run it or anything like that, but yeah, man, I like our chances right there stopping the run game. I'm looking at these receivers, and thank goodness they got rid of they traded, what's his name? I forgot his name. Claypool, yeah, Chase Claypool to the Bears. So they still got some solid receivers. I think Pickens is gonna be a beast. Thank goodness Alontae Taylor is not on that injury report, because I know he did get hurt. He did come back in the game last week. But Pickens, George Pickens, man, that dude, that dude's gonna be a beast, man. Right now, Olave, man, I feel like Olave should probably get the offensive rookie of the year. But if the quarterback was playing better, I'm telling you right now, man, this man, he'll be up there. I think he's a beast. I think Alontae and him had a good battle in college, so this is going to be a huge game between those two. But they also got Deontay Johnson. So, yeah, I mean, Adiba will be guarding him. So, we'll just see, man. But they got a solid tight end. First name Pat. I'm not going to even say that last name. Yeah, I mean, bro, look, it's this simple. Look, we know we might have troubles, especially with the offensive line and everything. And we do got injuries on the defense, but while we got injuries on the defense, offense is not the Steelers' strong suit. So this defense, if the Saints defense gonna do anything, man, they need to get their act together now. Versus, I don't want to say they're non-lethal, but they're not as they're not a high-powered offense or anything like that. If you're going to win this game, you got to keep it low scoring, and I do see this being a low scoring game at that.
I think Pickett kind of drove Claypool out. Not drove him off the team, but kind of reduced his role a little bit, because Claypool was solid a year or two ago. He was like the up and coming, him and Deontay Johnson. And then I think that's why they was kind of comfortable with getting rid of AB. But regardless, man, yeah, they receiver core is solid. They got a few dogs over there. Yeah, Pickett showing out. Deontay, he can turn up, at any moment. But the thing with the New Orleans Saints, and we've had a history of this, we know Kenny Pickett, he hadn't been playing very well as of yet. But it's just always something when these rookie quarterbacks play the New Orleans Saints, they tend to get it right, or this be the game that they, finally wake up and, get things rolling. So hopefully this is not that game.
I mean, we can throw all that out the window. You know why? Because we losing there. we losing to the good quarter. I mean, bro, it's like at this point, man, who knows at this point? I feel like this team's identity is just so much different than what we've seen. I don't know, man. I do think the defense is going to play a lot better this game, but it doesn't mean nothing if the offense leave them off the dry. So we'll see. You might be right, but I don't know. I see a solid game from this defense. Like I said, I see a low scoring game, but if they start having him, looking like a pro quarterback first game and looking, great, man, then you could just say we lost the game. Just being honest.
Right. Okay, so I just put the link in the comment section. We're gonna open up the phone line, so whoever want to call in, give us your thoughts on this week's matchup. Please do so. But yeah, far as the game in general, man, keys to victory, keys to victory. Alante Taylor, Alante Taylor, and the Debo, man, they gonna have to hold it down on their end. Far as the receivers, Pickett, we can't let Pickett get off. I don't know who would be guarding Pickett, but we really can't let these receivers. Deontay, both of them is fast, so we can't let both of them get off like that. And far as stopping the run, we still got Demario. Now Demario, he really had to hold the fort down. And like I said, he been doing decent, but he hadn't been the Demario that we've been seeing. He showed some flashes this the Ravens game. He definitely had a few good run stops. So but yeah, now we need the Mario more than ever now. Especially Najee gonna be I believe he gonna be their driving force. But I see we got the OG trying to connect. So once Jerry get on, man, we'll get him on the line. But while he getting things situated, I see we got another caller. We got Brandon McGowan just called in. So Brandon, what's good with you, fam?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Veterans Day to y'all too.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Gotta respect the troops, man. So what you
Yeah.
got for us, man? What you got for us on this upcoming matchup?
Hmm. Okay. I gotta say, well, I'm looking for. Wow. I don't know what to start with, but I say our defense. We got a shot. We got a shot. You know, to shut this still offense down. Yes, they traded the receiver to the Chicago Bears and the quarterback Pickett. I haven't really seen much from all year since he been start for him. So like I said, our defense has a good shot. To keep make this game low scoring. But to me, I think thinking this game here is about somewhere around the third or fourth quarter is which team is going to switch quarterback first, Trubisky or Winston coming in to in relief to win the game for either team. If the offense both offenses be be stuck in the mud.
Okay, so you think at some point it's gonna come down to a QB change with either squad? You think one?
Yeah, that's what most likely could be. I know both defense they're gonna go at us though. I know the Steelers. I said still they could definitely make plays on defense and like they did. They gave Burrow hell the first game like 5 turnovers. Yet Cincinnati almost still had a chance to beat them in the game, but they lost that game in overtime. So if we don't turn the ball over and we get a rock to our playmakers, we definitely have a shot to win this game. But please, like say, White is coming back. They got Finch. What's it? Minka Fitzpatrick out there in the backfield. I said they both could make some plays. And like they give whoever we just started quarterback this come Sunday, if they give us any hell, and then they give Pittsburgh short field position and they take advantage of it, then we definitely most likely gonna lose this game. So all we got to like I said, all we gotta do is put the ball in our playmaker's hand. Is play solid football. Like don't turn the ball over, and we have a chance to win to win this game.
Okay. Well, you got any score? You got a score prediction?
I said it could be a 17-14 Saints victory here.
Okay.
Yeah, like I say, and like I say, we got our offense is deep is decent, but still has got playmakers on defense. Fitzpatrick and Watt is can raise a lot of hell if we ain't careful. But then Pickett, like I said about him, he's not gonna show us anything. Like he's gonna be off the whole game, meh. And it's a damn shame that the whole time secondary for our Saints only got two interceptions on the one player that got both of them. And I said and we need, like I said, we got to force some turnovers. I think we the least we had the least do we have the least takeaways and then doing the whole entire league. Not just I ain't just talking about interceptions. Like I talk about takeaways in general. Like do we have like the least?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We right. We gotta be at least at 30th or worse.
I mean, who's worse than having 2 picks? We got 2 picks from one player, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, just one player that got two interceptions all season long.
Almost look like he ain't catch the interception that day too, but that's another discussion.
And the Lions got three in one game, and one player actually got two off of Rogers.
Right.
Man,
Well, Brandon, man,
yeah,
we definitely appreciate you for calling in, fam, giving us your thoughts on the upcoming matchup, giving us a score prediction. Fam, definitely good facts you were speaking. Great points.
this division is trash too. Like we virtually just still in it hard to believe.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, fam. Well, man, hopefully we can pull it out Sunday, man. So
yeah,
look forward to chopping up with you on the show Sunday. Man, let's just try to get this W.
yeah. Who that? Black go to the bowl.
I wish, man.
Yeah.
All
Peace
right, who
out.
that?
All right.
All right, okay. And I see we got one more caller. We got the OG Jerry Poor. OG, what's good with you, fam?
What up, CBWD? How y'all doing?
You doing all right, Jerry? How about you?
Doing great. Ready for Sunday?
You ready, man? I
Yeah,
wish I could say the same.
I'm always ready, especially when we play Pittsburgh.
Hey, well, we have beaten them 3 times in a row, so
Yep.
got a point.
Mm-hmm. But but real quick, shouts out to all the veterans out there representing their branches. Shouts out to you. We salute you. Shouts out to you. Thank you.
Fast.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get down to business of which we are talking about this Sunday. Um, I see us rebounded after that painful loss to Baltimore. I just want to get back on track and watch the Saints win another game. Because as some of y'all probably saw Thursday night football. Thursday night, that Carolina beat Atlanta, and now they 4-6. And if Tampa Bay lose to Seattle Sunday morning in Germany, they'll be 4-6. And if we take care of business against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, we'll be 4-6. So it's going to be a tie in first place after
This is
Sunday.
sad.
I mean, it is sad, bro, but it was still up for grabs, man. I mean, I know our division is bad. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's just one. It's just a strange season. That's all it is.
It is strange. I will say
Very
that.
strange. A lot of shocks and a lot of surprises. I'm like, I mean, hey, anything is anything.
That's true.
Yep. So, but I did hear. I mean, after looking at that injury list for Friday, I'm glad we got a returning wide receiver coming back in Jarvis Landry. They say he was limited all this week, so he say I don't see no status saying he's out. I don't see no status saying he's questionable, doubtful. I mean, it just didn't say anything, so that tells me he a full go.
You mean I don't have to see Triquan out there this week?
Maybe I don't know, but I'm just glad to hear Landry is coming back to play. That's the main thing. I mean,
You're right
along with
about that.
I mean, hey, I mean, just because because I know Olave doing all the work out there. I mean, the boy is just that's why he got the nickname Smooth because the boy is just awesome. Chris Olave is a beast out there.
Yes, he is. And he'll
Lord have
be
mercy.
I'm telling you right now, he's supposed to be blowing up the stats, man, if he had a better
Hmm.
quarterback, but it
Man,
is what it is, man.
I'm telling you, bruh. But but I just want to see this team get back on their P's and Q's, bruh, because the last couple of weeks has been like a roller coaster. I mean, a couple of weeks ago we gave the Raiders a donut, and then we lost by 2 touchdowns earlier this
That
week
was
against Baltimore. I mean, bruh, it's just like one week you're up, next week you're down. I'm like, come on with it. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, come on with it. Oh man.
Well, fam, you got a score prediction for the game?
Uh, not a just. I'm just predicting the Saints win. It don't
I
matter.
feel
It
you,
don't matter
dog.
what the final
Yeah.
score is. I just want to win. I just want to win a game. WD. I just want to win a game. I don't care if it's 6-3. Just win a game.
No, we talking baseball now.
I don't care. Look, I don't care if it's 9. I don't care if it's 9-7. Just win a game, please.
Right.
But no, seriously, I got them winning by 2 touchdowns. I got them the Saints winning. Let's say 24 to. I'd say about I'd say about 10, maybe.
I hope so, dog.
Just to keep it close. But overall, I'm just looking at the Saints win. I'm just predicting the Saints win, and that's it.
Okay, fam. Well, hopefully our Saints can, man. Hopefully we can get that W Sunday, man. We definitely appreciate you for calling in. Giving us your thoughts about this matchup Sunday.
All right, no problem. I mean, I was on another stream. I was on with Dog 17. I told him I'll be back because I had to come and holler at y'all. But he did say that they do a kickback show after the Saints game. I think around like 5 or 6. So if you UCB or WD or Uptown don't have anything going on around that time, come on over. I mean, cause we have lots of fun over there at the kickback.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
most
So
definitely.
hopefully I'll see y'all there.
Right.
So I'll give Dog 17 your word.
All right, bet that, Jared.
All right, I got you, man.
All right, fam.
All
Holla at
right.
you, man, after we get this W.
Yep. Let's let's pray. Let's pray we get this win.
All right, fam. Who that?
For life. Who that?
Hey, man, I tell you what, before you get the next person up in here, man, CB, I just want to say this. Andy Dalton, bro, do not set nobody up. Don't throw no pick to Minkum. I don't want to see it this Sunday. Please. That's all I got. All right, you can continue, CV.
Facts, man. Shout out to Miss Tar. I see you in the building. Okay, and we got our last caller of the night. Shout out to James. James, good with you, man.
What's up, bro? What's good?
Oh man, we kind of see where it works. How you feeling, fam? We definitely see how you feeling.
Um, man, it's just I just lost all hope, and I know I shouldn't be saying that because I faithfully watch the games or whatever. But my assessment of the game, our offensive line gonna really have a hard time. I think against Watt because Watt is a one man wrecking crew. I don't know if you ever not seen him play before, Saints fans, but this dude could take over a game if you will allow him. And it's
Boy.
just the play calling, the coaching is what I don't have any faith in as well. The play calling,
Man.
situational football, like I just don't. They have a better coaching staff than we do, so you got to give the edge to them too on that.
Yup. Bro,
Even though
I can't get over. I'm sorry, I can't get over this picture, bro. I can't.
because that's what he does. Yeah, you see his press conferences. He just be like, "We just gonna continue to keep doing what we doing."
No, the
And
picture perfect. It's perfect. It just caught me off guard.
because he in a burning house saying, "Hey, you know,
Keep doing what
I'm,
you're doing, Dalton.
yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Andy. Keep doing what you're doing, baby." I don't. I'm just not used to them playing like this, and the penalties is also what may kill them in Pittsburgh as well because they don't sustain drives enough to give the defense a break with the penalties, and then they go backwards, and then they keep going backwards. So they're gonna have to sustain a drive if they want to win. That's how I feel.
Oh boy.
Well, you hit on those for real.
Because it's like when you watching them playing like the Baltimore game. They got a couple of good first downs in the first part of the game, and then they just started going backwards from there, and they don't sustain enough drives.
Yep.
Like y'all said it last week, you got a 3rd and 1. Why not run Taysom on that? Because that seems to be working. And then the next following series, you give them the ball again, but that's what I'm saying. Like the up and down play calling. I feel sorry for Olave because he out there doing he out there doing what he do. The dude nice. That route he put on Marcus Peters, he made him turn all the way around.
Well, a lot of you probably supposed to have 1,000 yards by now.
I'm telling you, but hey, we got the quarterbacks from the Kroger and Walmart. So.
Shit crazy, man. We got the puppy out there leading the whole bunch on the offensive side. Well, no, at receiver. I say receiver because AK go.
Yeah.
Shit ridiculous, man.
But it was cool chopping up with y'all. Thank y'all for letting me come in. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
Oh yeah, no problem, fam. Definitely appreciate you for tuning in to us, fam.
No problem. I'm gonna just hit you with this. Keep hope alive, man.
Hey, we need it.
Yeah. All right. Well, who that to you, fam?
Boy, that picture. Oh, my God.
Oh man. Okay. Next we got Juwan in the building. What's good with you, fam?
Whoa, what's going on with y'all, bro?
Man, we trying to figure out how we're gonna do how the team trying to get a W. We trying to figure that out, man. Cause we don't know. We don't know what the Saints got going on.
Yeah,
One
it
week
looks
this,
like
1 week that, no consistency. So how you feeling, fam? You there with us, Juwan?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, fam.
All right. I was saying I feel like they should have never gave us false hope from the Atlanta game, making us thinking that that quarter comeback was gonna be a bright something bright for us to be looking forward to. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, but I mean, trying to be optimistic about this season. I'm not really looking for anything big to happen, but I think we got enough leaders and talented players to kind of pull something out of this nothing that's going on. You know what I'm saying with Da, bro? Because I really hope they don't bring that boy back for real, for real. I hope they don't bring that boy back. But we talking about the Saints. They like that camaraderie stuff, man. Like I
It's
think
just
that stuff
demote
need
him.
to go, bro. Huh?
Yeah, they should just demote him. I think just demote him back to the D coordinator.
I
Yeah.
mean,
If he would take that position, because I don't think that if they do demote him, I think he might start feeling some type of way about the fact that he got demoted. They probably would do better just go ahead and firing him. But that demoting, I don't know. Um, that might cause a little bit of friction. But I just think that the defense won't be the same even if he do get demoted. I don't think the defense will be the same because I think that'll be all in his head too. The fact that he's still on the same team that demoted him from being a head coach. You know what I'm saying?
look at the defense now.
Right. That's true.
Wait, was
But
there?
I mean the thing
Now
with
I saying, look at the defense now.
yeah,
Right?
I
Yeah.
mean, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
know it's.
think
I
he's just
mean,
trying to wear too many hats. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like
I
just
really. I mean, I guess when you become a head coach, you got more responsibility. I don't. I mean, I really don't know what if he dipping his hat into too many areas and not focusing on the biggest responsibility. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the defensive coordinators that he hired, they familiar with how he want to run things on defense. So just leave the defense, you know, and offense alone and just be more of a coach. Focus on, getting the team right in general. Not saying you don't have no say in what, like the plays and stuff like that or your thoughts. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing that or if he's not doing that, but he's just doing a poor job, man. I mean, I really can't defend him. I mean, like I said, I was a huge fan of him coming on board, but when you got this much talent, and that's I'm not including like the Michael Thomas. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Whoever the coach would have been, and they still would have played out like this. So it's kind of unfortunate, you know, that some of these injuries happen, but he still had enough to get the job done. I mean, that's just a fact.
right.
Not to be
That's true.
said.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put. I mean, I wouldn't put all of that blame on the defense, um, because even with Payton, our offense was kind of starting off slow, but I mean, it's just worse this year. You know what I'm saying? We don't really, and that just goes to show like why Sean Payton didn't fully hand over the play calling to Pete Carmichael, man. It's like a lot of these players you look at it like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Like 3rd and 1. Like, why not put your train out there? You know what I'm saying? Why not put Taysom out there and have more blockers? You know what I'm saying? On that play. You know what I'm saying? It's like why it's 1 yard now. 1 yard we talking about the NFL, so sometimes 1 yard is hard to get, but still, like you leave um Andy Dalton out there. Damn, I forgot that boy name. Shit, you leave Andy Dalton out there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, 3rd and 1. I mean, I'm sitting there watching the TV, and I'm like, man, I know they about to run the ball, so I know they out there knowing that they about to run the ball, so they ready for that, you know. Now, if it's not gonna be a QB sneak or something like that, like, why is you sitting up here trying to hand the ball off on 3rd and 1 when everybody in the building know y'all about to run the ball? You see what I'm saying? If you now, I'm not. Hey, run the ball. If 3rd and 1, yeah, run the ball, but why is you handing it off instead of just going ahead and put Taysom out there and let him go ahead and get that 1 yard?
That's facts. And it was a basic handoff. A basic what? Nothing design or no kind of jet sweep or nothing. This was just a basic handoff. So
Right?
they relied on the offensive line. Oh, I'm not sure if the whole line was still there at that point. I'm not sure if McCoy and them was out at that point, but still, it's
Yeah,
still just a basic handoff. No play design. At least when Taysom getting the ball, they having guys pull and stuff like that. But
yeah. Then you got um, dang, what I was about to say. The God, I lost my train of thought, man.
you talking
Yeah,
about the
dog.
receiver?
Huh?
You talking about the rookie?
No, I was about to say, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Then like I don't like if you're gonna do handoffs like that, we sitting up here playing these games without a fullback. So it's like you doing handoffs. We don't even have a fullback up in there for a lead blocker. So you doing that with one back in the backfield. I mean, yeah, they will kind of like would be easier for them to stop that. You know what I'm saying? No fullback. Like
Right.
that's what make if you're gonna play without a fullback, if you're gonna run without a fullback, it's probably will be better to run those kind of plays like those short yardage plays with Taysom Hill. If you're gonna run it with Alvin Kamara, spread everybody out. But you run it tight, and then you're gonna bring everybody in with 11 with damn near their whole defense in the box, bro. Like I don't know, man. When it comes down to the offense, man, like the offense is leaving this defense out to dry, man. Like for real.
Nah,
Um,
you making too much sense, man.
yeah.
Making too
For
much sense. Just stop it, dog.
I know how look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's like I'm an offensive guy. You know what I'm saying? I love the whole game, but I root for the offense more than what I root for the defense. But
Oh boy,
just seeing this mess that I'm looking at, bro,
the
is just
past
like,
2 years.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
And then I like, and I be saying, like just from 2020, like people was like, oh, get rid of Drew, get rid of Drew. Okay, Drew retired. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Drew retired. We saw what happened last year. Oh, it's Payton. Payton, he in his own way. Get rid of Payton. Now we're seeing what's
it,
with the product of that this year.
it was just more about adding receivers as far as last season. Like, I mean, I know we still didn't have the best quarterback situation, but it's like, man, if Michael Thomas go down, man, who do you got? You sitting up here sending these Walmart receivers out there, man. And I mean, now that we got the injuries, we saying the same thing. The difference is we got Lobby, we got Jarvis coming back. That was the only thing last year, as far as the lack of weapons. We is bad enough. We already don't got a tight end. Man, look, I like Jawan Johnson, man. I don't love him though, man. So it's like, they just they had to do better with the receivers. And they tried this year, they just got hurt.
Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, we didn't have nobody out there to catch the ball.
You know what I
But
mean?
then it's
Man,
go ahead.
no, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all ain't tired of Triquan, dog. Y'all ain't tired of seeing this dude, man.
I
Cause I'm
heard
tired of
that
seeing
too.
this dude.
Look, I'm not really tired of Trey Quan. I think it was more like people fell in love with Trey Quan. Well, people I ain't say fell in love with him, but they like Trey Quan because of what you know. 'Cause, I mean, you got Trey Quan best you know stats came from who he had at quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Um, making those. He's more like a 50-50 ball catcher and a good run blocker.
Mm-hmm.
we don't really have that. Besides, sometimes with Callaway and Michael Thomas hurt. So well, Olave is starting to be. I'm starting to see a little bit of that from Olave too. But I mean, I think he still got to get a little bit of his weight up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you
I don't
notice
think
how
he could.
they relying on a lot of Kevin White too.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised he caught two passes, man.
Yeah, for
Man, that
real.
man caught two passes, man, bruh. You know, um, but uh, I'm hoping that things get better because was playing. He was taking second. Well, no, he wasn't even taking second. He was taking first team snaps in the off season. I mean, yeah, in the preseason too, right?
Who you talking about?
And the dog.
Yes, he was.
So I really don't understand why is he missing these receivers like that, bro? Because
Because
that
he's Andy
touchdown.
Dalton. He's Andy
Yeah,
Dalton,
man,
and
bro.
that's the whole point. Like look. Here's the funny thing, and I'm just gonna, I'm being real. When we had Drew, we got Jameis as a backup. I didn't want Jameis. You know why? Because I knew they was going to resign him. I knew they was going to resign him to be the starter next season. And then some people they turned away as soon as he's the starter, and gotta rock with him. Well, here's the same thing. Andy Dalton, look, if you know Andy Dalton, whoever he signed it, it's good to say, okay, yeah, he's a backup. He's one of the better backups in the league. Well, just like Ryan Fitzpatrick, he it's like wherever he go, the quarterback gets hurt, he's gonna play some games. So with that being said, I just knew for a fact Andy Dalton was gonna be starting sometime during this season. So it is what it is, man. That's why when we talk about backup QBs and all this stuff, I be careful because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not saying Taysom as a quarterback, but guess what? I read it. At this point, as bad as what we've been seeing, I rather him just go out there and manage the game. And we gotta run it every time. And we gotta, if we gotta dink and don't do something, man, to score touchdowns. Just have long drives, man. I'm all for it. But see, it's like at the end of the day, man, we just in a bad spot with quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't even matter. Like we sitting up here, we signed quarterbacks. I mean, yeah, last year we had Trevor Simeon. You know what I mean? But it's like it is what it is, man. Even for $3 million, man, Andy Dalton ain't the answer. You know, so
That
it
boy getting
is
three
what it is.
million.
Yeah, and that was the thing. And I forgot what Jarvis got, but it was almost similar. And I'm just like, you know, people. I'm telling you, I was saying like, man, first of all, I don't want Andy Dalton. Just I said the same thing with James when he was coming to back up Drew, and people was looking at me crazy when I'm saying, man, I don't want Dalton. I don't want Dalton. Oh, after the situation we had last year, I'm saying okay, but guess what? When he get out on the field, we gonna see if you want to see him. And now here we
Right.
are. You see what I'm saying? It's all good. It sounds good until they hit the field. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? That's the truth.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the
I think
truth.
I think James is more hurt than what Dennis Allen sitting up here trying to, you know, put out there,
He
saying that
might
it's
be.
not.
He might be.
Yeah, man, because it's no way. Like it's a lot of moves that I'm like, okay, in the off season he was making like good roster moves. You know what I'm saying? Good depth chart moves. And then in the draft, he got the players that I don't know if he was hearing everybody, but he got the players that everybody want in the first
Right,
round,
right.
which was cool.
I ain't like what he did on it at the back end though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really,
bro.
that
It
was
seemed
that
like,
was the turning point, right? When he traded CD and act like everything was gonna be all right. That was the turning point right there.
but my whole thing is too like I don't give a damn if he's sitting up there acting up like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna not play. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
So if you're gonna try to if you at least try to like at least give these what I'm saying, these 6 weeks that till we got to six week 6. Go ahead, what I'm saying, play him. You know what I'm saying? Let the man play because we needed secondary help. So
Yep.
why not let the man play? Of course, he was going to probably start, most likely start all 6 games. Um, and then okay, if he would have been doing the same thing that like he doing for Philly now, somebody would have gave us a whole better pick than what the hell we got. You
Exactly.
see what I'm saying? Like
Look,
that's dumb.
CB, man, you need to tell this man, Dijon, man, how I'm telling you right now, before this conversation even went down, before we even traded this, I was the one dude saying that this dude can play safety.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And people was looking at me crazy when I was saying it. I didn't say it too much on the pocket. I probably mentioned it a couple of times. But I'm sitting up here saying, man, y'all do y'all not know who this dude was coming into the league? This is one of the more versatile DBs, just like Tyrann Mathieu was, when he came out of LSU and stuff like that. Man, this is one of the versatile DBs. And nickelback is the most undervalued position because here's the thing. They got two different nickelbacks. They got a corner that can play nickelback, and then there's a safety that can play nickelback. CGJ was a safety that can play nickelback. And he just let him go, man, and traded him for a 5th-round pick.
Yes.
And
And then
people sit up here saying he can't play safety, like, oh, no, they shouldn't be paying him at safety. Well, guess what? Right now, I'm not saying he's been playing he's been playing the best at safety, but guess what? Here it is. He's playing better than our strong safety position, our free safety position, and our nickel position.
but how you say that a safety, a safety that you drafted at safety, can't play
Exactly,
safety? You know what
exactly,
I'm saying? like
exactly. Because it seemed like people wasn't paying attention. People wasn't paying attention. It's
yeah,
like
like yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man.
exactly. And evidently, Saints, they couldn't have been paying attention. Because guess what? He was playing safety in the Colts game, in the Titans game.
But I think him and AG, Aaron Glenn, they had a prior relationship, and then yeah, they had a prior relationship, and I think in his younger days he had played some nickel for AG or something like that, like in his youth ball. So going into the next year, that move to nickel was kind of like an AG move. Like AG was like, okay, you trying to play nickel. That's I remember AG coming out saying that. So it wasn't like CD couldn't play safety. That he made that transition because AG wanted them to make that transition. I believe because we already had the safety, so they needed the nickel, and he just stepped in and played that position. It wasn't like because he couldn't play the safety position, but it's just unfolding before our eyes right now. We just looking more and more like an ass. Dennis is. We're looking more and more like an ass. We got Marcus May hanging around on the injury report. Tyron, he's not playing better than CD, and and CD's younger. So both our safeties isn't playing better than CD. Our nickelback isn't playing better than CD. I mean, so I mean, it's just biting us in the ass right now. I mean, that's basically all we can say. I know he's on another team now. You let it go, but I mean, these are the things you got to look at when you evaluating the head coach. You got to look at things that transpired. But Da came on board, man. He was 10 toes down, swung for the fence for Deshaun. We about had him. Okay, boom, go back to the drawing board. Start making a move, breaking in pieces. But once that city move happened, the way it went down, it didn't sit right. And we talked about on the pod, like it really didn't sit right. And it went downhill from there. Just keeping it hot, that Atlanta game, man, that was the way that offense exploded like in the last few possessions. Like we really weren't supposed to win that ball game. We really were supposed to start off
Yeah.
0-1, 0-2. The Panthers 0-3. I mean, we just keeping it hot.
But Atlanta is Atlanta. So,
Yeah.
like I always say,
Right.
Atlanta is Atlanta. So,
Thank, yeah, thank God.
right. Right.
But you
Look,
got any final thoughts
Uh-huh.
on your one?
Wait, what's that?
Now I said you got any final thoughts on the matchup?
Against Pittsburgh, man. Uh, I think my final thought is it's the wrong time to be losing start linemen when they're game. They're
kind of breaking up there, Dijon.
not to mention. Yeah, man, I'm in Mississippi, man. You know we ain't got no signal out here, but
Oh man.
well, passing through Mississippi. I don't live in Mississippi. I'm passing through Mississippi. So,
Uh,
but y'all can hear me better now.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we can.
All right. Yeah, man. I just feel like it's just the wrong time right now for that to be happening, and then for us to actually lose our best defensive player, um, or second best. You know that argument to be made there, but for us to be losing players of that caliber and for them to be gaining players, and based off of how Andy Dalton was looking against the Ravens and how he was, looking like a deer headlights, like he was just I don't know, man. He just looked at like as if he was made of glass, and if somebody touched him, he was gonna break. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
um, but I get it. He an aging quarterback, and he trying to make his career last long. But still, man, like you
Shit, not
can't
like
play
that.
like that.
And now I can station.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's the wrong time to be playing the way they're playing, going up against this team, and I think they're gonna see that, man. I think
Yeah,
they're
you
gonna see what was it?
no, I was gonna say, man, you hit it on the nail with the coaching. Like Mike Tomlin, he gonna have them boys ready. He ready, boy.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, man. Because I mean, it just seems like it works when you just go ahead and put everybody on the line, and then magic is gonna happen for the defense. Like
Yeah.
Andy don't know where to throw the ball. He don't know what to audible. You know what I'm saying too. It seems like he don't know what protection to call. It's just like they don't know nothing when they line up about 8-9 people on the line of scrimmage, man. So I'm scared of that because it's been happening all year. I'm afraid of that with TJ Watt, bro. Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know. That's the only thing. If they don't do that, I think we could win this game. Uh, get the ball out there. I chance they can, and they need to go ahead and throw, you know, not a dash of Taysom Hill, man. We need a heavy dose of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about maybe 25% of the snaps at quarterback, and we might be good at with this.
Shit. I wish I could bet on it, but for real.
Oh, I usually bet, man, but I ain't about to bet on this game, man.
Oh no,
I
I
done
didn't
lost
mean it
so much money
literally.
messing
I'm
around
just
with the Saints,
I
dude.
yeah. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
mean
yeah.
it literally, but I'm just saying like, I just don't I wouldn't even expect them to do that. That was
Yeah,
my
man.
point.
It just seems like the weapons. It's like they don't want to use the weapon. Like we got healthy weapons, they don't want to use them. So with Michael Thomas being hurt, Jarvis Landry was hurt. It's like would the outcome be any different? Because it's not like they would be calling plays that was designed for them to be the first target anyway. Like I don't know what's really going on with this. But like I said, it's starting to show why Sean Payton didn't want to just go ahead and give Pete Carmichael the play calling duties,
Hmm.
and it's starting to show why Dennis Allen couldn't get another head coach job because he was interviewing for a lot of head coaching jobs when we was winning, and it's just like he keep coming back. So that should have told us something right then and there too.
Damn. Yeah, you ain't lying. And look, I
So
mean, man, I the thing that I'm really worried about, I mean, we of course they're gonna let the season play out. They ain't gonna fire him during the season. They're gonna wait to see. But the thing I'm worried about, I know he ain't the answer at this point. We know he ain't the answer, right? The thing is all these injuries. That's gonna give the excuse for him. That they like I feel like they're gonna make that. They're gonna look at those injuries and see that that's an excuse to keep him, and that's what I'm worried about this offseason.
Oh man, yeah, man. That's. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I think. Well, I get it. I get it. They gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's
Mm-hmm.
they friends. That's their friend. He been here since what 2015, so they're gonna try to give him another chance. But I can't change my mind about him unless they at least go. I don't know, man. I just feel like they can go the next what we got next 8 games.
Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm ready for this season to be over. Yeah, man. It's eight
I
game.
see I see only one game I know. Well, 2 games I know for a fact that I feel like it's going to be a for sure loss. Mainly because of where we playing them at, and 2 games I know for a fact that could be a for sure loss. But if they're going to turn it around, I feel like they could go ahead and pull out this 6-2, and get us probably in the playoffs, man. That's just what I'm talking about 6-2. The next 8 games, not the full record. But that'll be what 9-8 again. So
Mm,
I mean, I feel like if they could pull that off, I might change my mind about DA. But if they don't pull nothing like that off, man, at least go 4-4. Um, I'm not going even gonna be looking forward to next year, man. For real, because we're gonna lose AK next year, probably too.
exactly.
So yeah, so you got that, and then what? Uh, man, I really think that he will do
Look at
something by re-signing Andy Dalton to be the backup next year if we don't find a better quarterback this offseason.
God bless.
you think
I
we're
really
gonna have to give up somebody to AK's caliber to possibly get a first round because he's worth a
what
first round.
we talking about, like give trade him?
Yeah, do you think they'll put that on the table? I mean, I ain't trying to, start on another
Oh
conversation. But
no, no, no. I honestly don't think that they'll trade him because of the contract. Nobody ain't gonna want to pick up that contract, even though how good I mean AK is, a good valuable player, man. He's like pretty much team MVP. Um, so based off of the contract and the fact that AK, he I ain't gonna say he old, but he's been getting a lot of touches lately, and that as he get older, that's gonna come back to hurt him.
Mm.
yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't think we could get a first though. Nah, we'll do better by. But I wanted to ask y'all something, man. I know I've been on here for a little minute, but I heard something about Sean Payton was talking. Talking about some Sean Payton talking to Lamar Jackson about both of them coming back to the. Both of them coming to the Saints.
Oh, I'm
I
not
I
against
know
that.
that's far fetched. I know that's far fetched, but
I'm not
I
against
mean,
it, but I'm not against it. I'm not. Do I see that happening? Probably not. All I'm gonna ask is this though: why he ain't draft him?
that,
Right.
boy, you know what, bro? That right there will make me mad, but I'll be happy at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be, yeah, we got Lamar, but then it'll be like,
Oh
why you
yeah.
ain't been? Why
Now,
you
Lamar,
hey,
ain't been
look,
Lamar
look,
with
look,
gonna
the
be
look,
like,
look,
Rams?
look,
well,
look.
I
If he
was
talking
there.
about bringing him here, I ain't asking him no questions. But I'm just saying, if he
Yeah,
just putting that energy out there, like he trying to hook up with him elsewhere or something like that, I'm asking him,
But the
why you
first
ain't
thing
drafting him?
Lamar gonna answer me is, well, y'all had the chance to get me. Why didn't you get me? That's gonna be Lamar's first reply. But
well,
I don't think the Ravens let
what
them
it's
leave.
You know what I think will satisfy that little question right there? Hey, throw the bag at him. Back up the brake truck. Go ahead, give him what he want. Go ahead and give him what he need real quick, and I'm pretty sure that he ain't gonna be worrying about that.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Shit, I know it's getting late. You know, I don't know who else on here, but yeah, that's all I got, fellas.
Oh, we definitely appreciate you for coming in, man, giving us your thoughts, fam. You're welcome to come back, chop it up with us whenever we drop the phone lines. But yeah, thank you for being a supporter of the podcast.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. But this is my second time on calling y'all, man. This is my second time on here, dog. Appreciate it.
Okay, no fam, no problem, fam.
All right, who that, y'all?
Who that?
Who that? All right, WD, you got any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
Man, look, this how I look at it, dog. I hope the Saints win, man. I want to be optimistic, but we'll see. Pretty much. I mean, we hit it on everything, dog. But I just gotta say, shout out to the viewers. Shout out to all the callers, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Saints, man, please win, man. Because right now, you see the discussions, you see the conversations. We don't even know what to say at this point because it's like whatever we say, it just don't matter at this point. I feel like we saying everything that the coaches don't see, apparently. So it is what it is, CB. That's pretty much all I got, man.
All right. See, that I was expecting you to call in, fam, but man, shout out to you.
Hey, but look, man. Hey, but no, I did want to say something, man. Look, just one last thing. That comment T dirty me. Really, I mean, the last caller with Dijon, man. I wanted to say it, but it's like this, man. I feel like the reason why he brought up AK leaving, man, is because, to be frankly honest with you, DA right now, the way things is going, his team, they dismantling the team right now. You know what I'm saying? How you think Cameron Jordan's gonna feel if we finish this season, what, 4-13 or something like that? Now, how you think he gonna feel? He never had, he been here all this time. He's done had his heartbreak. He been through every heartbreak not named the Marshawn Lynch run. He been through it all. Like, how you think he gonna feel? How you think AK gonna feel? How you think all these players gonna feel? I'm telling you right now, man. If they excuse this man, let's say you don't get it together, we finish the season, and they, feel as though that the injuries is what ruined the season, and they're not taking into account of the effect he had, it's going to dismantle the team. And that's why I won't have, I won't be looking forward to next season either. I mean, yeah, I'll watch the games and stuff, but at the end of the day, what would I be excited for? What would anybody be excited for? They are dismantling the team, the core that we had the past few seasons. Keeping did. So I'll just leave it at that. That's all I got.
Yes. Well, make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow the page, and hit that like button. Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. And just another reminder that following this show, probably within the next 20-25 minutes, I'm going to go live on Madden. So you guys be sure to tune in. We can chop it up again there. We're going to give y'all a showdown on Madden. But other than that, Sunday, I mean, we just got to get the job done. We just got to get a W. The return of Jarvis, hopefully that he has a good impact on the game. Hopefully he's fully healthy. And, hopefully we can just get this W. Hopefully the offensive line holds up. The backups that's coming in, Throckmorton and whoever they go with, hopefully they can hold their end down because, it's going to be a huge task trying to block T.J. Watt along with Cameron Hayward and company. So, Who That Nation, Let's root on our Saints. Let's try to get this W Sunday. Post game show. It's either gonna be Sunday or Monday. Not sure yet, but we'll have you guys with info on that. Other than that, once again, like, subscribe, follow the page. This is WDN Chatline podcast, and we are out. Who that?
For life.